You are a conscious multidimensional being. You're having your physical dimensional experience, but you also exist in other dimensions. And there's a tremendous amount of activity happening in the higher realms right now. We go through surges where it's accelerated, and then there's an ebb, there's allowing for integration. But right now we're in an acceleration. And if you start to feel overwhelmed, exhausted, weary, or the thought form comes in of, I just can't do it. I just can't do it anymore. And you might not even have a mental awareness of like what it is you can't do, but like you can't keep up with this vibrational pace. And you might make it all about your physical dimensional reality and your physical dimensional pace, but play with the idea that it's actually about something else. And explore the idea that you are existing in these other dimensions and you are doing work in these other dimensions. But when we're in a time of acceleration and there's a tremendous amount of work happening in the higher realms, you want to bring in more support, bigger crews, so that you're not doing any of the heavy lifting. And your inner mantra is delegate in every dimension in the higher realms. Now, you can appropriately delegate in the physical dimension when that feels appropriate, but we're going to bring in an energetic process for you to delegate in the higher realms to beings who have a similar or even higher level of mastery as you. We invite you to take a deep breath in, to pull your energy and awareness into your divine line. Relax the body, to snuggle up on the front of the spine. And we invite you, soul rider, at the level of your higher self, your body to his higher self in teams, to work with the energetic fields and the guides, to reference all of the dimensions where you are serving, where your body is working, where your teams are working in this time of transformation and awakening. Just hold space for some energetic aspect of you to reference yourself in these other dimensions. You might be working in multiple dimensions. And you don't have to consciously know what it is you're doing in these other dimensions. Some energetic aspect of you knows. And as you reference yourself in all these dimensions where you are serving, your body serving, your teams are serving, we invite you, soul rider, your body and your teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to calibrate your fields so that you delegate all of your tasks to beings of love and light in these other dimensions that have a similar or higher level of mastery, to gather appropriate vibrational crews around you, assistance, beings of love and light who know exactly what to do. They just need you to point, delegate, use your position in the physical dimension to make a request for instantaneous manifestation to the degree that's appropriate in these dimensions for appropriate transformation, awakening, gently, gently, gently. A restabilization, a recalibration, a reinvention that is in greater alignment with our perception of oneness. And just hold space for some energetic aspect of you to delegate, to lean back in a lounge chair with your lemonade, clipboard, headset, and just, hey, you guys, that, cruise, that. And again, no detail. Just let some energetic aspect of you be in the delegating. Now, you might have conscious awareness of some parts of you, dimensionally serving, delegating, making requests, appropriate requests for a balanced, gentle transformation. Lighten your load. No heavy lifting, especially when you're in the physical dimension, especially during an acceleration. No heavy lifting. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Lighten your load. And then breathe and balance and stabilize. Take a deep breath. Imagine some part of you delegating in every single dimension where you're serving. You're just eyes on the ground, sending appropriate information, making appropriate requests, and then breathe. And rediverting your creative energy appropriately that supports you, sustains you, balances you, enables you to hold appropriate boundaries. And updating all of your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. So one of the reasons why we want to delegate is if you, soul rider, are doing a tremendous amount of work and you're doing all of the heavy lifting in those higher realms, that is very depleting for the body. If the body gets depleted, feels depleted, accelerated aging process, endocrine system imbalanced, you might also want to explore the possibility that your body is wanting to be with you in these other dimensions where you're serving. And you would say, Body Deva, are you calibrated for those other dimensions, or are you calibrated for different dimensions that really sustain you and balance you, and you can hold the anchor while I'm doing this work in these other dimensions? And so you can invite your body, Deva Nature Spirit, at the level of its higher self to pull its energy and awareness out of all dimensions it is not calibrated for, to redivert its energy, its life vitality, its grids, its focus, its anchors into the appropriate dimensions it is totally calibrated for, that sustain it, support it, help it revitalize, stay healthy, balanced, clean, and clear. And then taking a deep breath, holding your energy and awareness in your divine line, snuggling up on front of spine, updating all of your reference points, all ways in which you perceive.